Hi everybody, welcome to Fierce and Pretty. I'm Hanni, and today for the third episode of my Thoth Studies series. So in the last video I said that the next episode would be about this Phyllis Seckler book, but I thought that here in between I could do an episode of something else than just book after book after book, because I know if somebody survived the last episode on the Kabbalistic Tarot, congratulations. It was a long video and a lot of rambling, I guess. So thumbs up if you survived through it. But today I'm showing you a one smaller, special Thoth deck, not very common. So let's go through this today. Show you my first and only tarot journal that's evolving around Thoth. And then the main focus of today would be on the internet sites, YouTube channels, what have helped me the most while I've been gathering this information on top of books. So let's go see also what other people, more smarter people, have to say on the topic. And hopefully you can find some good resources here. And I would highly appreciate if somebody has some good if somebody would have some great suggestions for me, what I should check out, some good resources, good books, anything around Thoth. So highly appreciated. But let's go check on today's topics. So for the deck for today's episode, I'm showing you something that is probably not very interesting to anybody who doesn't speak Finnish, because I'm a Finn. It is a really important deck for me. So I do have two copies of this. One is still sealed. It is a backup copy, because this printout, I bought it from Unio Mystica from Helsinki. So it's Finland's biggest tarot store that sells book, tarot cards, everything. It's located in Helsinki, but this is their own printout for the deck, and they only had few copies of it left, so I wanted to have the backup copy. And one reason is the backs. It doesn't have the white borders. It has like gold tone borders which are matching for the golden squares here. And to match those nice backs, I edged, I think it was a golden pro marker, metallic something. I have it definitely in my Instagram, but it became beautiful. The deck is smaller. This is a big version of the gilded, and the same size is also, if you buy the new US game in a green box or the vintage greenie, they all have the same size. So the size in this, it is smaller. I do have an AGM vintage deck of this. I'll go through it later on in some other episode, but it's the same size as this Finnish printout. So edged it. But the special thing in these for me is that they are titled in Finnish. So here you see Ylipapitar. She is the priestess in Finnish. Or the magician, it's just called taikuri. So a short Finnish course, crash course for everybody here. And when it comes to the quality of the images in this version, it's more according to the older printouts. So the lines are not so sharp, not so much photoshopping on the image. So the images are smoother. I do have a picture comparing all my different decks and the colors in them. So I'll attach those images up there so you can see. But the reason I want to have also a deck in Finnish is because some of the titles in English, they aren't always the easiest to learn or to understand. So I think everybody who's able to get a Thoth deck in their own language should have one copy of it. At least I think it's a good way to really learn and to create your own ideas about the card meanings or the title's meaning, and help you deepen the understanding than just relying on the English word. And because today we are going through some material and content in the internet that I've been researching and doing, I thought I'd show you quickly my Thoth journal. I'm not really at all big on journaling. I find it the most challenging part of. Everybody seems to love journaling. I find it hard. I understand why it is useful, but for some reason it just doesn't come out naturally to me. I don't have a great urge to write down everything, even though I know I should. But just to show you a quick peek here, I have taken images and just, as you can see, no pretty journaling tricks here, just some plain tape. But I've added several just pictures and tables that I've found in the internet. For example, here are all the majors, the astrological correspondences, Hebrew letters, the meanings, and that type. But then what I did here, once again, not a pretty sight, but I took images and made them really small and printed them out as a color print from the Thoth deck. I've left some blank pages here. And the way that I've started my journal on Thoth app, it is in Finnish. And because I wanted to have something in Finnish, and this is my way of really testing at the end that what I do actually really understand. I have here the Sephiroth and the colors I've here used the elemental colors, not the Sephiroth colors, because these are both, this is Ace of Wands and this is Ace of Cups. So these are elemental water correspondences that I've added, even though here's Kether. But then I've written something in Finnish from several different places. So I've read many things and then I add up the information on each card here. Then I've structured my journal so that first I had the Fool, then I go through the Aces, then I jump to Magician, then I jump to High Priestess, but then I jump through the Twos. So it's not probably the most logical order, but it goes by these numbers. What are twos, what are ones? So that's the way I started to create this. I still have a ton of blank pages and I'm still waiting for my motivation to kick in to really do this. But I'll just quickly show also here in the end what I've added. These was also included in the last video. But I'm just taking out, there's the spread of the 15 card spread and these. So this could be something that I could carry with me. It's small, size of my palm. And it has this small pocket that still has some material that I haven't taped on it. Not the prettiest, but at least it is my first journal that I'm doing, and at least Thoth has inspired me this long to do this process. So let's jump into the world of internet, and I can show you some of my favorite resources that I have used, because I know that for example, especially now, mail is taking longer. So if you order books now, it'll take forever. For example, I have several packages still stuck in the US after 1 month of waiting. So if you don't want to read ebooks, then the internet is always up for grabs. So you can find something immediately and get digging in deeper. So the first resource is Thoth Tarot Tutorials YouTube site. He's got enormous amount of videos. He's got different series about going through the majors, then through the minors in each suit, and every single video is 45 minutes, an hour or something. So they are really in-depth, long videos. And what I really like, that first he's going through, if you want to see a bit of a more basic knowledge on the topic, so then he'll go through the divinatory meanings, and after those basic stuffs and divinatory meanings, he jumps really deep into the card itself, the imagery, the symbolism. So I've learned a lot about watching these videos. And also the way I used to use these was that I was watching the video and writing the things that I learned that I wanted to highlight into my journal. Then you can also access straight to the website from the YouTube channel, but I will link both the YouTube channel and the website for esoteric meanings down below. So I'll add both straight links if you want to see either or. But you can also access these great websites straight from the YouTube. But there's not only Thoth stuff, but there's also Rider-Waite-Smith stuff and so on. But I found these sites to be really great, informative, a whole lot of stuff, and great image, great quality. Then to the second YouTube site, it's Paul Hughes Barlow's site. There's a whole lot of stuff about Thoth Tarot, but also on RWS. But many great videos, and you get good ideas. He's also talking about books and doing readings. So quite a versatile channel. Then the third YouTube site is Blazing Star OTO. They have many good videos. They have videos about Thoth Tarot or Kabbalah, many things like that. Then a really great longer video of Lon Milo Duquette talking about sexual alchemy and Thoth Tarot. It's over 5 hours, but worth watching. Then you got a lot of stuff about Aleister Crowley, for example, from Gary Lachman here. And all these links that I'm showing here are attached down below. So here's again the Art of the Thoth Tarot that I was talking about. So I guess that was all from today. Hope you found something that you would like. And as a little bonus, here in the end, I will add a testimonial of what kind of a Thoth freak I am. So you can see a picture here in the end. But hey, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.